this is all. There we go. Right, we'll make a start. Well, we have made a start. So just have your feet shoulder width apart. So Happy New Year, welcome to this brand new lovely hall. So before, when I was doing the class on Zoom, I was in a really tiny room with no room in it, so it's much nicer to be in a big hall. And then I thought, well, actually, if I'm hiring a hall, why don't I put some people in it as well? Otherwise, it's, you know. So you want to lengthen through the spine. So feel the head float, feel your hips sink, and notice the contact with the feet to the ground. So we're going to be doing Chen style in this class, and also we're learning a bit of Yiquan, in 10 boxing. It's a thing I learn on a Tuesday with my teacher Corel. And we're just nice and relaxed. Relax around the jaw. Softly gaze forward and listen behind and above. That's it. And we're just nice and relaxed. And relax around the knees. So the knees are slightly bent. Just notice the breath as it goes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Notice what you can hear. Notice what you're sensing. Just tune into this very calm, quiet space. Okay, so we'll just start with some of the loosening exercises, and you just turn your waist and let the arm flop. That's it. Okay. Okay, so Rosemary, because you're on the computer, if you look at your picture and check it to see your alignment, so really have a little look at that. And those of you that can't see themselves on the screen, check your posture by sensing whether you're stacked up correctly or not. Yeah. Oh, I better hang on a minute. I better hold that door too, because it will. Oh, there's the finish. Yeah. So we have to finish. We have to finish on time because there's a choir coming. There's the for the dementia people. They have a choir every fortnight. So next week we'll be able to dawdle a bit, but not too much because I haven't. I teach Tai Chi at, funnily enough, a dementia place in Histon, so I've got to go there after. But we're just breathing, that's it. So you want the knees in line with the toes. If the weather had been a little better, I'd have worn my shorts and then people can see what my knees are doing in relation to the toes, but we'll just have to. I should get some like orange knee pads or something, bright ones, and then you can see it lined up. So
you don't get your sock puppets yet.
Not the sock puppets. Yeah, one of my students on Monday said I should have sock puppets to teach Tai Chi with. I love sock puppets. I used to love them as a kid. I thought they were brilliant. Very simple. So there we go. And you're paying attention to what you notice. So from the, oh, I have got another person. Oh, good. There should be 3 Zoomies, and then I don't know how many roomies, but do tell your friends, or make some friends, and tell them about this brilliant class that's happening in Reach on Wednesday lunchtime. It's quite a nice, it's a nice little thing to do. So we just... So just breathe in and out. We're nice and tall, so you want to feel the spine lengthening. You want to sink the shoulders, sink the hips, and we're all nice and relaxed. Yeah, I like this hall, it's fabulous.
It is
Do you know, there's loads of room. It's not as big as Swaffham, is it? It's smaller than Swaffham, but it's still pretty good.
Probably longer.
It's, I think, I don't know, it's not actually. No, it's smaller, yeah. Swafham's a bit more that way and a bit more that way, but this is all right.
That's nice view for me.
Yeah, and it's got, you know, you've got all this nice sky, and it's lovely. So, good. Well, this is good, because then hopefully we'll get a few more, because I've told a few, I was hoping maybe one of my students, she took her dog to the vet, so, but she might be able to come on Wednesday as well. So we're just noticing, and you want to be tall, and you want to looking forwards and listening behind and above, so that the gaze is soft, focused gaze that's relaxed but alert. And traditionally they call it like the eyes of a sleepy tiger. So cats are very good at sleepy tiger eyes. I had a bit of a battle of wills that I lost again this morning, because I fancied eating my breakfast on the sofa, but then there was one cat on one of the sofas and then one on the other, and they looked at me with their tiger eyes, and I thought, they stretched themselves. They seem to occupy an awful lot. They're quite small, but anyway. So nice and tall, relax, the muscles soften. It's quite fresh with ventilation, isn't it?
It's warm for it. It's quite nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, I just... now where did I put the things? Keep going, just remember. There's the key, it's on my notebook, very clever me. I will put it on my notebook every week, then I won't need to remember where I put my key for the hall. And the first thing I did when I arrived was I forgot the code.
Oh no.
So I had to text Graham and say, hello, what's the code please? And he wrote it and I said, thank you very much. But that's a good start. Very good. So we're just breathing. Okay, and then just open the arms and just turn like you're a weather vane, but keep the knees in line with the toes. The knees in line with the toes. Now, especially if you've not done this too much, these things improve with time and coming to class more and all that, so it's all fine. There's no hurry to get everything 100% right straight away. You know, it's not boot camp. Okay, that's great. Nice and tall. We'll leave loosening exercise number 1 till next week. And we're just, so, you know, like you've just been found out. Anyway, I'll just stop right there. Just let the arms drop. Yes, I was, you know, I didn't see my mum for 2 years, you know, because of quiet.
Oh, right.
And then because of the Omicron, we're having Christmas in February because I'm being sensible, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. And let the arms drop. There we go. And we're all nice and tall. And you want to feel like there's a spring in you've got springs in the legs, springs in the arms, and springs in the spine. Okay, relax around the jaw, very nice, very nice, that's not bad. So try and keep your feet flat on the floor. If you look at it from I'll come a bit closer to the elbow. Look a bit, if I come a bit closer and go to the side, we just like that, and from the full side. So we'll do some of Ella's foot exercises as well. And then we'll change to this one. So you turn, now the loosening exercises I learned off Master Chen originally from Malaysia, it was a Malaysian Chinese guy, and he moved to Braintree or something like that. Yeah, very good. So you want to really relax, and there's a bounce in the legs. Look at that from the back. So this will be what I do is when I get home this evening, I'll put the video what I've made here. So I'll try and do a video for all the classes on Zoom, whether there's people on it or not, because it's a really useful teaching resource. And like, you know, you can do the whole class all over again. It's great. So there's all sorts on there. So we're so I do teach other classes round about. They are moving a bit. This bit, this bony sticky outer bit, the tuberosity, that moves. I line my tuberosity up, initial tuberosity up with a knee, and kind of it will move a bit because this bit's moving, but it's more. But the knees there's less lateral movement in the knees. It's more forwards and back in the knees. So the hip will do that because the shoulder's doing that as well. So everything's kind of linked. It's linked and it's connected. Yeah. So it's kind of a Yiquan Chen style class. They go quite well together. So it's all through the body. Just right. The next movement we will do straight away is called wobbling. And what you do, I'll give you the image to work with. You imagine you've just dipped your hand in a pot of paint, and you've got a big sheet of A3 paper either side of you. Take your hands out of the paint, and then with the paint blobs, it makes a perfect circle. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's an inward circle or outwards. It depends. I mean, I think if we were in Australia, it might be going in this direction. I don't know, but if that. So float through the head, sink the hips. Hips sink. So there's a slight bend. It's almost as if you're just about to perch on like a radiator, for example. Might be a good idea. And quite a good way, and you're just feeling the connection through the body. You want to feel that you're connected. You're moving in a connected way. So through the connection and being aware of the movement, that's where the relaxation comes out naturally, rather than right, let's relax. It's a product of correct body management and just allowing the mind to calm, so you've got enough space to get the body movements accurate. That's the best I've come up with. I sort of came up with that over the Christmas break. So we're just breathing, very nice. Okay, have a little shake out. Let's just weight the legs up a bit. So I'll do it, and also because it's a bit refreshing in this hall at the moment with all the window. You know, I just have to do what I'm. It'll be fine in spring, and then you know, it'll be lovely, and I don't think there's quite enough room. I mean, if the Wi-Fi works, we can also go out in the grass and freak out all the village. Yeah, you know. So there's it depends how far the Wi-Fi takes, but it's quite nice to practice outside anyway. So. Yeah, if you put your hands on we're going to do the chorus line bit. So we just swing the leg. Swing the leg. This is what from very beginning. So that's it. Try and keep on the same spot. We just very gently I've got to count this down. So if you want, you can also do it with a guard up, because I also do some martial arts, so I quite like to have a guard. We did punch, didn't we? Because we were so cold. We did punching, and it was really good.
I like that one.
It was good, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll be doing more of that in this class actually, because it's part of the syllabus in each one. So that's it. I've completely lost count. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Marvellous. Right, next. Hamstring curl, but to the opposite glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Very good. So we may be getting 2 or 3 more people coming here anyway, but then any new people will be nice to get some more new people. Okay, now we tap the sides of the ankle like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm getting a muddy hand, 14, 14, 15, 16, never mind, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Maybe shoes now.
Yeah, well I've got indoor, these are technically indoor shoes, but I went, because I was practicing indoors this morning, and a little bit outdoors, and I went back indoors to practice, so I put my indoor shoes on. And then I forgot, and I had to go, I'll give them a clean later. Okay, then we go like this, we just kick forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that's it, 15, 16, so it exercises the hip, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, nice and relaxed. Check your posture. So now we'll go like this. We do okay. Demonstration. Observe. We do a small turn. We do, and with the hands are fisted. We do a large turn. We like this. So that goes like that. And actually, let's just do that bit. We'll do the middle bit. So like you're in a bit of a mood or something. And you just go, oh, that's it. And just kick it 3, 4. Like skiing, it's like skiing, yeah, 5, and 1 more. 6. There we go. I think we've got the middle bit. Okay, the bits either side. So it's like I'm swiveling on a chair. And I go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So these are all kind of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5, 6. We'll do 10, 7. So it's a small turn and then a bigger turn. 8 and down. 9 and 10. Okay, the next one, you stay in the middle. You go small, large. It's quite a good exercise. I really like it. But you want to keep your arms relaxed. You want to keep the whole body relaxed when you're doing this. Okay, here we go. Ready and begin. 1, 2, and you don't need to go down too much if you don't want to. You can just kind of go. So maybe here's just good enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There we go. Fab. Okay, the final section, I don't know the name of this movement. I just call it Barry's Macho warm-up exercise. Barry McGinley, he teaches in London, was teaching at the Shaolin Temple in London. Very, very good Kung Fu. He's a Kung Fu guy really, but he does Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Hapkido. He's just taken up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's amazing, really, really good, but very, very, he does forms. He's a forms champ. He gets gold medals. He went went to China and did a competition and came back with 6 gold medals in Tai Chi, so he's very good. So it goes like this. So you have the arms at right angles, I'll just turn around like that. Yep. And you do that first, and the heel comes off the floor. So I'll go back slightly so my feet are in the shot. Then you come back, and then you go like that. And then you make a piercing, like you're piercing into something, maybe some cheese, and then you come, and then you go 1, 2. Yeah, we're doing the trial run. We won't do it yet. We're just working out whether we can actually do this or not. So 1, that's it. Come back. 2, stretch up. Think graceful, elegant thoughts. 3, there we go. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Right, have we got that? No. Okay. I'm gonna actually change the camera because this camera is making funny wiggly things. And let's try that one. And I'll just do that. Oh, I'll just knock that off. So that's why I've got 2 cameras. We'll just have to cope with me looking a bit fuzzy.
I think it's the footwork.
The footwork, okay, I'll show that from the back. So I turn, I transfer my weight, I turn, I raise the heel. And then I come back again, and then I do it again. And then I sink down. So actually you might want to be in a slightly wider than Wu Chi. This is called Wu Chi stance. And we're more like in a very short horse, a small horse, miniature pony stance. And then you turn, that's the 1, you come back, do it again, and then you go back to the middle. So if we look at the weight shift, you just practice shifting the weight. So aim your weight to land just behind the ball of each foot. And we're just breathing. So, have you been in this hall before? Yeah. Okay, there's noobs there. There we are, that's it. That's great. Okay, now transfer the weight, turn, raise the heel. Put the heel down, transfer the weight, turn, raise the heel. And you want to practice your sleepy tiger eye gaze. So you're just doing that and lengthen through the spine. So the spine, my spine's got a funny shape, so you can, or an unusual shape. So you can still lengthen though, whatever spine you got given, you can still lengthen and connect along it, so it's all fine. So, okay, now we've got that, let's do it, we'll start with this side. So we turn, 1, 2, actually then 3. That's easier if I'm facing, isn't it? Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. Nice, that's much better, isn't it? If you spend a bit of time working out what you're doing functionally, it just helps. 1, 2, open the arms, that's it, and then 3. 1, 2, marvellous. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, keep breathing as well. 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more time each side. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. So Barry's lovely warm-up exercise. I really like it. Okay, just take a slightly wider stance. We're not gonna this one. We might as well do this one just for fun, because I want to do it. It's called Dragon Serves Teacups. Oh. As you can see, it's very popular. So, demonstration, observe. So just watch. So you turn, and you come up like this. and then it goes whoosh, and then it comes back. So turn, turn, up, and down. So dragon surfing. So for example, I just want to see if it works, if I can get it to work. So I've got my flask here. Now this is live on telly. This
Oh no.
So what could possibly go wrong?
And it's hot.
It's a big hot. It's a big hot thing.
Tiny something.
So if you just have a look, you wanna turn like that. And then it kind of, you want to, don't try this at home, children. And then, so it's above the, yeah, cheers.
As they excuse to have a drink.
So next time you're having a big tea party in the garden, you can go, oh, here's your tea. There you go. Would you like sugar? Yeah. So you can do it like that. If I turn around, and then you can watch this in the video. Yeah. If any of you have got those phones things and want to video me doing a thing, and you're very welcome. And if you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook and stuff. If you say, look, this is what I saw my teacher do. What I'll do is I'll have a look at the video, and if it looks like I'm sinking my hips properly, then that will. If I'm not sinking my hips properly, then I don't want my teacher to see it. But if you know, you're very, because everyone learns different. Everyone learns different. So you're very welcome if you want. You can write notes. I spent years writing notes in Tai Chi classes, but I can't actually read my writing, so completely pointless. But you might enjoy writing notes, or doing a video, or sending me an email saying I didn't get such and such, and then I'll probably have a video of it on the YouTube channel. So we try and make it as easy to learn, get the info in as we can. So I'll show you from the back. So I turn my waist and I'm looking with my sneaky tiger eyes. My knees are in line with the toes. It's very important for your knee stability. Go like that. I come up. So the cup, you want the palm up. And then that comes across like a chop. And then I'll bring that down. Then I'll do it the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Just do something. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a great exercise for exercising your arms, exercising your back, exercising your legs, and exercising your brain. It all does loads of things.
I think it's named the brain.
It's the brain. It's good for the brain, because you know, we're activating both hemispheres of our brain. It's all very good. Just keep nice and relaxed. Keep your muscles soft. It's all in the body movements. So what you want to do is cultivate your observation skills. And in Tai Chi, you want to notice what's happening in the legs, especially the feet. You want to notice what's happening in the feet, if there's any weight transfer in the feet, and then look in the legs, and then look in the waist, because it's like this. It's this exercise, and then you. Boom. Okay, let's do something a little easier. We'll do polishing the table. So you make a round shape. In the arms, yeah. This video, I'll have to do it with a fuzzy video. The webcam camera is clearer, but for some reason with the Wi-Fi here, it was making like stripies down the screen. So we'll just have to cope with this. So you have a nice round shape. Come a bit closer. Nice round shape. So those of you watching the video after, round shape, and we're sinking the hips back and down, and we're looking forward. You know, imagine you're a cat on the sofa and you don't want the human to sit on it. So you want to, okay, then we turn like this, And then as the hands reach forward to polish the table, you sink your hips back and down, so it's a counterbalance. You go to the other side of the table, and then you come back to the middle. So put things back where you found them. Yeah, very important in life. If you don't put it, that's why I've put the hall keys on the book, and that is where they will be going back all the time. And then I've got to put it back in the thing. Now I can look the code. I forgot the code again. It's on my phone, so it's fine. Here we go. And we go 1, 2, 3. Ah, lovely. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then one more time each side. 2, 3. No, we've got another round. Okay, sorry. Now we're doing one more round each side. Yeah, that's it. I'll try and keep it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, bird folds its wings. This is another one that's good for just gently opening up the. So you feel that open, and then you close. Show that from the side. You open, and then you close. Yeah, Monday evening was interesting, wasn't it? Because we went completely off. We took a detour and did loads of punching, didn't we? Because it was so cold. We had to. One more time. That's lovely. And then relax. Yeah, it's all fine. You just sort of, if you're doing something and you don't quite know it, it's a bit like if you're in the pub or something and then someone puts the music on and there's a song that's vaguely familiar and then you just sort of sing along with it. You might not get it all, but you can kind of follow and join in and feel what's happening around you, even if you can't quite do it. So it's fun. So we'll now do Peng waves its wings. So the Peng is this giant mythological bird. It's very colourful. So you turn the palm out, then you're turning the waist. Turn the waist, raise the hand, and then rotating the shoulder joint, and then you come back down. So you see my teacher tonight. So I'll talk 4 classes, and then I'm going to class 7:30, 7:30 till 9:30. Really good class, actually. Yeah. So we were doing this movement, or we were doing a variation on this movement. He teaches a few Zoom classes as well in the same organisation. One more time. And the other side. So just do a few of these. And then we'll do one more. Okay, just raise up with the hand, make a fist, and just go over. And then come back. Raise up. So it's just good to be nice to the body. Fab. And one more. Okay, one more thing. We'll just do a little bit of the foot stuff. So you transfer your weight, go to Wu Chi, transfer your weight from one foot to the other. Keep breathing. So notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Softly gazing forward as you listen behind and above. Muscles soft and sinking, and think of your supporting bones as rising. So you've got the legs, you've got the spine. It's almost like a few years ago, Carel Scuba, he's one of my teachers, was talking about that the bones are floating or the spine's floating, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I asked him about it, and he said, I never said that. And I was just like, he has these little jokes, or he'll forget what he said. And, oh, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Yes, that was your way of looking at it. So, okay, now we transfer the weight. We're going to cat stance. So it's floating foot, and then you heel toe, transfer the weight, go to cat stance. Heel toe. So you want to look forward as you listen behind and feel, using your senses, that the feet are in the right spots. And that really helps work your coordination, it works your balance. There we go. We're just looking, we're breathing, marvellous. Okay, now this time we're going to go up, let the foot hang, then straighten, then bend so the toes point forward, then you go heel toe, and then you transfer. Cat stance, hanging foot, pointing toes, heel toe, cat stance, hang the foot, point the toes, heel down. This is one I've learned from Emma Scuba. She's the wife of Carel. She's the one that makes more sense. So he's very intelligent, and you can't understand anything he says or does, and then never explains what we were trying to do, because she's had to work it all out herself, and she's really good at communicating how to do something. In general, I mean, sometimes, you know, surprises. Oh, got another one. Hey, hello. Cool, got 4 people now, that's great.
On day crashing.
We're just doing this at the moment. We've got the toe, then we're hanging the foot, then we're pointing the toe, then we're going heel toe and down, and we're keeping our hips level, aren't we, everybody? Yes. Point the foot, heel toe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once more with feeling. Very good, very good. So that, the standing on one leg. So we're, in this class, it's going to be kind of half and half, sort of Yiquan type things, and also a bit of Chen style. Yeah, I'll show that to you. So this is the form we're looking at. I'll just show you the first section of it. So I'll just do it from here. So we started. We're not doing it today. This is just so you can see what we're aiming for. So we go like this, down, and then it's called Guardian Warrior Pounds the Mortar, or Jing Dun Pounds the Mortar, something like that. And then this bit's great. Oh, it feels so good. And then you there we are. It's very therapeutic stomping. And then lazily tying coat. Oh, sorry, my hand's out of shot. Lazily tying coat. Sorry, those of you that were watching the video and now can't see what my hands were doing. 6 sealing and 4 closing. Single whip, which is different. Those of you that go to 24 step, this looks different from the normal single whip. It's just how it is. Then it goes like this. 1, 2. So those of you on Zoom, I am not mirroring. This is how you'll just have to work it out. And then Guardian Warrior pounds the water. Turn, push forward, pull back, cross the hands, and then their white crane is different in Chen style. It's a lot less flowery than the one, I prefer the 24-step white crane. This is called diagonal posture, and it sweeps down and then you come up. It's so much nicer having more room, you know? And then 1, 2, 3 steps, diagonal posture. And then 3 steps again, 1, 2, and then you do this. Spread out. Now we're punching with the right hand. Punch with right hand or hidden thrust punch. That's not how you'd actually punch. And then back into Guardian Warrior, pounds the mortar. And then the form actually goes on for another 20 minutes. But this is the first section of the form. And then so that's what the aim for in this year.
What's the form?
The form is a sequence of movements that they put together. Yeah, it's like learning a tune. It's like learning a sonata or something like that. So it will have set moves in a certain place, and then we've also got exercises, which is what we'll be doing now. We'll be doing the exercises. I'll just see. Someone's written me a note on Zoom. Yeah, that's great. And what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of Yiquan now, so intent. So you just turn the palms out, and what we're doing is we're imagining we're in water. So I'll sink forwards and back. Forwards, back. And we're just, I'll show you that from the diagonal here. So imagine your hands are in water, so you want to open the palms of the hand and imagine water, that you can feel the water going past your fingers and hands as you do it. Just in the Yiquan, the E is your intent, so we're working with the intent, we're working with image and sensing, so you're seeing what you sense. Relax around the jaw. I was expecting a couple more on the Zoom because there's a couple of people showing interest. Oh, we can't get to the hall, can we do it? Yeah, sure. So, if you're having, if you get stuck or something, there's a. And anyway, I've been bringing my computer to most of the classes just because it makes a really useful video. Put it up, and it's quite useful teaching resource. So now sink back, sink forward. Now this time, sink back, just let the hands raise slightly, and then as you come forward, lifting water. It's called lifting water. It's what it's shown. I can't remember the name of it in Chinese. It's called lifting water. And we just like this. So you want to notice what you're sensing, notice what you can hear, notice what you can feel. In this hall, we've got the added bonus of getting wind blowing on our skin because of the ventilation. So you can sense that. Notice what's going on, and every now and then there were some jackdaws out there earlier, and there was also a red tit, I think, and some. Probably a gull or two. So you can just notice. Yeah, jackdaws, thought so. let's do this. So you come up, down. This is called rolling a ball in water. And we just sink the hips. Come up, sink the hips. One more time. Okay, we'll do one that's a little bit character building. So you take a slightly wider stance, and then you imagine you're resting your hands, and then you just raise the hips, and the hands come to the hips. Then you sink the hips, and the hands come down. So you imagine you've got a big inflatable, like Pilates ball under each hand, and you're pushing it in water. And then the ball gets heavy as you come up. And then you push. This is very good. You want to keep your arms in front of you, not by the sides, because that would be even more character building than it already is. So your body is moving your arms, really. The arms are following body. Okay, now turn your palms that way, and we do the same exercise with the palms up. And that's even more character building, isn't it? So we just sink down and up. So I'm moving my arms with my legs. I'll actually go a bit wider than this. So this is one I learned from Corral. We won't do too many of these because you can have too much character, you know what I mean? So you want to... I can feel my character building as we speak. There we are. Okay, let's do two more and then we can... Wow, amazing, isn't it? And then you go up and down that way, just for completion. So I can't remember the name of it, because every time we do it, I get slightly traumatised and forget what it was called. So, there we are, up and down. We sink down, you want to relax the shoulders. So this is very good for building the strength in your arms. That's code for... One more time, marvellous. And then just let the arms slowly float down and just give them a bit of... Oh, good, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, oh no, look at that. We've got... Wow. God, it really does fly. Yeah, okay. Let's have a little look at the punching that we did last night in class. So, for the each one, actually no, before we do that, let's do Barry's arm exercise. Look, watch this. You go back, and you go forward. You go back. So this was... So get a bit further away from the wall, otherwise you'll damage the wall. And I'll get told off. So, but there we go. Right, you're whirling the arm. So if you can't work out what this is, right in the here and now, watch the video after, and you'll be brilliant. And just do a thing. It's okay. I won't look. So this was from Barry. Lovely, isn't it? I think you're supposed to do 100, but I've lost count. But we're going to run out of time if we do 100. Now we go the other way. Yeah, we go the other way. Yeah, I know. I'm horrible. But this is a really good one for just getting the arms nice and keep breathing. Keep breathing, that's it. So you're using, okay, right, we'll do that the other side. You're using your body, you're using this stuff to move the arms. So I go backwards, forwards, back foot, front foot, back foot 60-40, 60-40, 60-40, 60-40, 60-40. Nice and loose with the arm. Nice and relaxed. So you can do it all day long if you wanted. It's nice and relaxed. And your arms just sort of following, and it's all very, and then, oh, I started backwards one, oh, well, whatever. And then you go forwards. I was going, what's going on? Why does it feel, oh, it's,
One side is definitely easier.
one side's easier than the other, yes, well spotted. Well spotted, that's just the way it is. It's just what happens. We're breathing, we're nice and relaxed, and this is all, oh, yes.
I like this one.
I like this one too. I love it. I'm sure I used to do stuff like that when I was a kid. Well, I'm doing it now, aren't I? So, there we are. So, okay, so the movements, just let me show you. When we're doing the each one thing, he does it like this. So you go 70-30, 50-50, and you punch. One hand goes back slightly and the other hand goes forward. Now there's no twist, like when, those of you that go to my Tai Chi, I do an online Tai Chi fitness class on a Friday, which is quite, although we've been really taking it easy, but normally it's quite character building and quite fast and we're moving around, it's good fun. And we'll do things like this, we'll do a punching and kicks and all sorts of stuff, and it's really good fun. I do a bit of sabat with Cambridge Academy of Martial Arts, and they've given me permission to teach my terrible versions of their wonderful punches and kicks, but with the caveat, this isn't, if you want to do it properly, go see Ollie, Julie and Morgan and people at the Cambridge Academy. Now with Carell, the way he does punching is not for competition punching, which is what they'd do. He does it more for learning what your body structure is doing and working things like that. So he's completely not interested in if it works as an application. So when he does the punch, he'll do it very slowly, that goes back, that goes forward. We were doing this last night, so just have the left foot forward and just try it out, just for fun. 4, 5, 6. So I go slightly forward when he does this. He actually goes forward when he does his jab punch. With Ollie, I actually go back when I do my jab punch because it's also a kicking art as well. But Carell is looking at the thing. So, and you keep the arms up. Now the second punch, you step across and then you like that. And this hand does that. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2. Straight from here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, this is good for building up the strength in your arms. 2, and then once more. 1, 2, and then we'll try that the other side. 1, 2. So we always do both sides. 1, 2. 1, and we're breathing. 2. Yeah, that's not bad, everybody. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then eventually you do very, very slow-mo, which is quite nice, and then it's less like you just. Yeah, try some slow-mo ones. Let's do that. So we just go da, 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 and then keep your hands where they are. And again, totally not how you punch. Practically, you wouldn't leave your arms out like this. You really wouldn't. It would be a very, very silly thing to do. But for the purposes of working out mechanics for this particular exercise, then it's okay. And also I've found by doing this Yiquan version of punching, Yiquan intense Tron fist, intent boxing, it's called. It's only about 120 years old, Yiquan. Whereas Chen style, is at least, I think it's about 350, 400 years old Chen style. It's the oldest form of Tai Chi Chen style. So, and then try that the other side. So nice and slow. And then you go whoosh. That's it. There we go. And oh, nice. Okay, so doing it slowly is quite useful. And then eventually what you do is you kind of 1, 2. So we'll work on that one. That's the first one. The other punches that we do, yeah, those of you that have done lots of punching, feel free to just let rip, that's fine. So you've got this one, which is the straight punch, then you've got the drilling fist. So that comes up whoosh, like that, and boom, boom, that's the drilling fist. So that there's this twisting action. So one twist downwards, one twists up, and boom, and there's also lots of body mechanics, which just keeps movement people really happy, going, oh, I can feel all these exciting things. You know, who needs friends? And then there's the downward one, which I haven't quite got, but there's a counterbalance, so you can see. So that's what we were doing last on Monday night. That's it. And then you've also got the round punch, retreat. So, boom, boom. So that's from the each one, so it's different from the savate, which is the other thing I do. The way we punch, we'll bring the hand back, but it's pretty much similar body mechanics. You want to bring, you don't leave the hand stuck out. You bring it back, and you have your guard up. Because if you're sparring with someone, if you don't have a guard up, you get sometimes a foot round your chops, and that's not very nice. So, okay, oh my goodness. Let's just look at the first silk reading. So get into your horse stance, put your hand either here, here, or here. So this is for the video. So this is the inguinal groove, or the quad, KWA, and or here. So you can feel this bit turn, or that, open and close in the hips. Great. Okay, and then this hand comes like this. So you have this nice round shape in the arms. And then we go 1, 2, scoop in, 3, 4. So we're now switched from each one to Chen, doing silk reading. Breathing. We'll just do a few of these. That's it. So you can feel I'll show you from the back. This bit is turning. This bit is turning. You're looking forward and listening. Oh, I should have opened those doors as well, but I think we've got enough air in here, haven't we? Yeah. I said no, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I don't. Keep breathing some more. So, yeah, I didn't want to introduce too much, especially because we've got some new people and it's the first one in this hall, and some of us haven't had any classes yet. This is the first class back, so we just want to nice and relaxed. So, yeah, those of you that come to Bottisham, we're going to do an evening class, Tuesday evening, 8 till 9 in the summer term. Just relaxing, just more like relaxing. This is a little bit more structured. Okay, now try that the other side. So we just start here. So I like to monitor my hip and then I'll monitor my waist as well. Both. Now watch the alignment of the knee. So we'll talk a bit about weight shift, a bit more about weight, shifting the weight next week. So we just go nice and relaxed, nice round shape, circular, soft, smooth and such. Very relaxing, the silk reading. I love it. There's some, actually, do send me an email. I can send you the video of Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang doing these. He is amazing. He's just fantastic. Well, the whole Chen family, I mean, his uncle, Chen, and his nephew, very good. They're all very good. Really beautiful. Oh, amazing. Okay, just try wave hands like clouds, just so that's the silk reading. Number one you can do is wave hands like that. There we go. So that, again, very good for your brain coordination. Feel it working your stomach, feel it working your back, it's all good stuff. That's wonderful. Okay, oh no, we're supposed to stop at 1/2 because of the next lot of, whoops, okay. But they'll probably have to, there we go. So this is called stroking the back. Sorry about that, I overran slightly. I mean, if everyone gets here slightly early, because I don't want to be late for the next group that's on, we can always start maybe 28 past or something. Always try that. Okay, now embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, what I do with my glasses, I put them on there, and then I know where they are. Rub the hands together. It's called polishing the face, and Master Chen says it helps you to look younger. So you just give your face polish, smooth it out. So think smooth, unlined thoughts. Very nice. I'll just do that. And then rub the hands together and give the lower back a nice rub. Oh, bad. Very nice. So it's just good, you know, backs do a lot of work for us, so it's good to be sort of considerate towards the back. Okay, embrace the tiger 3 more times. We'll have a fab video that will go up on the Grey Heron Internal Arts YouTube channel. One more time. So Grey Heron Internal Arts. Look it up on YouTube. There's like at least 300 videos there now. Okay, just stand for a moment. Really tune into the ground. Feel the feet on the ground. Lengthen through the spine. Nice, relax in the body. Really own your space. Feel comfortable and calm in the mind and body. Make a fist with your right hand, put your left hand over the top, bring your feet together and back. Great. Well done us. Well done, Ruby. Well done, Ruby. That was great. Fabulous. So I'll see you all next week. I better stop the video. Well done, those of you on Zoom. Cool. Good job.